When I was young, I also imagined my future self.
This is the Imagenesis homework for today. Remember to submit it on time.
Wait, really?
Imagined? What about now?
That's just something they casually...
The countdown for every member of
Oh.
the Murata family begins at birth. No exceptions.
Fun.
I have no future.
Himeko, it's fine if you don't submit this.
Everyone
Dang!
carefully avoids
Thanks,
talking about
Teach.
the future with me.
To your conditions.
False hope only drives one into deeper despair. I'm well aware.
Himeko, what am I?
You?
I'm nothing.
Ooh.
Looking back now, you really were rude. Back then, I was just... No, I'm sorry.
But you've already found something you want to paint, haven't you? Pagana, the homeland of the Eon of Trailblaze.
And the Astral Express, which set forth from there and connects all worlds. The nameless gather like meteors. They were once a crew, and they were once accompanied by a star.
Whoa,
chasing
oh!
Oh, that's all. Oh, okay.
The one you keep
I'm gonna
mentioning.
need to go back and freeze on that.
I've named it Starblazer. After Akivili's fall, their followers left
Dang.
one after another, and only the navigator and one other passenger were left on the express.
Just two of them? Sounds
You could
lonely.
say that.
But they never gave up on the express, all to extend the silver rail of trailblazing deep into the stars.
Just like how we're repairing the express right now.
Yeah, they were on board this very train, traversing countless galaxies, persisting on their journey without the blessings of any eon.
Yep.
It exploded again.
But
Playing
when
this
the
after
one
the
man
quest
named
is
Falcon
wild.
appeared,
Yeah.
He rallied the people to clear the obstructed silver rail and reignite
Ah.
the trailblaze once more.
Do you aspire to become a hero like Falcon?
No, my dream is the same as those two travelers. From the day they witnessed the fall of the trailblaze and the dimming of the star rail. From the day the weathering curse consumed my whole body and I stumbled upon the crashed express. We've been pursuing a faint miracle.
Oh, the
And
music.
They passed the trailblazing spark to Falcon to illuminate the stars once more. But can I really get the express to set forth anew? Can I have a future like that? I never expected answers from anyone. False hope only drives one into deeper despair.
Hello, Cinder.
Himeko, it's fine if you don't submit this. Don't push yourself.
Ugh.
But
Oh!
Very sick.
the express still won't start up. This silent darkness. I guess it's my final stop. But I still find it hard to accept. Himeko.
Oh, dang, that's so pretty. And so sad.
Oh.
You'll definitely become a navigator. Look, just like me right now.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's join the Phantasmoon Moon Games and make a wish to the omnipotent laughter. And the time we have left, roll the dice one more time.
Then you can take my place.
Okay.
I'm very happy we played the quest first.
I am really happy. There's quite a few things that they were teasing in that trailer, and going into the quest blind really was something special.
Oh, yeah.
But this was really good. Like
This was very good. Very
for-
pretty.
And for anyone who watched this first, it was kind of teasing you and whetting your appetite to a few things. That was nice.
So we're not going to talk too many spoilers. In case you
nope,
haven't
just in
played
case
the
anyone
quest,
hasn't done that.
play the quest. It is
Do it.
very good.
So good.
So good. And
So-
we'll only make these trailers better.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely. Oh goodness. Okay, so this is not our only Himeko trailer. There is another one, and from what I've heard, apparently it's done in the old school Impact Third style, which I'm very excited to see what that looks like. So
Very excited.
transition time.
The same dream. It's raining, like always. That is where your journey ends, and mine begins.
Quick, take this. That thing's almost here. Himeko!
Ha! Good. We're seeing the Bloodstained games. Lovely.
Use my wish power.
Whoa!
Dang. Loving the age of the internet that this is reminding me of. Yeah, there's that one guy.
Your
I forget his name off the top of my head.
Oh, crap.
We stick with the plan and defeat the Herald of Death first.
Holy crap, he was a lot bigger than I thought he was.
That's quite big. Interesting to see that it was very similar to Full Wish, if not exact, because it's the whole thing.
Yeah, a bit different, considering Full Wish at least had a face.
It had the body, yeah, the humanoid. Wow! Cool freaking sword! Wait!
Ah, she gets a smaller one, kind of like from the...
The mech! Like, what?
Very sick. Also, Himeko, I did not know you had that kind of floating chair.
It reminds me of, like, Xavier or something, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Ooh.
This is so cool! What?
This is very sick.
Oh! You know, just a tactical satellite.
As you do. This fight was a lot more intense than I thought it was.
Oh! Well, that's bad.
Even that couldn't take it down.
Wait, what?
Himeko.
I'm fine. Still have one last trick. Himeko! Looks like there's no other way.
Are you gonna?
No! You can't do that! Motoko, I want to give it one last shot. Death is terrifying, but someone needs to rise up. Are you insane? Even if you manage to imaginate that giant, you'll die! If I die, I want to die where the stars are within reach.
Aw. Oh, good. Wow, I love how nice that looks. Why is that so pretty?
Navigator. Himeko, you brought me to life. My wish is to fulfill your wish.
Come on.
Together,
Huh?
let's chase the stars.
What?
Oh, star-chasing giant from Pagana.
Oh, the music.
Let my body be the torch that blazes the trail forward.
What?
Star Blazer, set forth! Even if
Beautiful magical girl transformation, by the
Yeah,
way.
absolutely.
even if we burn to ashes, this shall be proof that we lived.
Oh my goodness! Sick.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. That's only a little painful. That's so okay. What in the world?
Dude, I love how they've done this.
Gotta love that you can feel that.
Yeah, get wrecked!
Ah. Crap.
Out of power? Dang.
We ran out of wish power?
The look on her face was great there. What?
That was a great expression.
Oh, dude, like a blazing Gundam or something. What the heck? Oh, that's cool.
Very sick. Holy freaking crap, dude.
Ignite those engines. What?
Oh, that's so sick.
I love how deep that red is. Oh, goodness.
Oh, don't skitter.
Oh!
Don't do that.
Yo!
Oh, dude, that's so sick. What? Ah, dude, they killed it. Literally. But also, but animation is too.
Okay, where's the depression? Yeah, there it is.
Did you see that, Himeko? Your flames ignited the Express's engine. Himeko? Himeko?
Okay, so are we gonna see the shadow here?
Himeko?
Oh, dang. So was she gonna die if she hadn't made the wish to the,
I have no idea.
Oh.
Ooh. I don't know why that looks so pretty.
It is very pretty. I bet you they sail to the moon. That is so sick!
Dang.
What?
Ooh. Very nice.
Cue the title screen.
Oh, literally, yeah.
Oh, snap. Okay, is that the end?
No.
The same dream. It's raining, like always. If she were here right now, she'd probably make the same choice I've made.
It's a pity
Ah.
the game's over, kid.
Ah, boy.
Crash to the ground once more, Astral Express.
Okay. Very fun. I wonder
That-
how much of that was just them doing whatever they wanted and how much of that was actually canon. I'm very curious.
I don't know. I am curious to hear. What do you guys think about this? Okay, so we should probably do the whole, okay, one, that was amazing. We're gonna talk about spoilers here in a second, but let's give our opinions now.
Very
Incredible.
cool.
Just incredible.
Very fun. It really brought me back to
A very early age of YouTube.
yeah,
Or any internet kind
just
of
those
site.
those
Yeah.
vibes, you know, it really brought me right back to that. I really loved that.
I am always a sucker for 3D animation that has hand-drawn details of like just the way how the robot was crashing into the monster and everything, and you could see like the drag lines or whatever those are supposed to be. They were like black lines. So freaking cool.
Very
It
sick.
adds so much to it, and I really, really enjoy it. And yeah, no, that was amazing. I loved it.
Super cool. Love the use of 3D and 2D blending together. Very nice.
Okay, now
Spoiler time.
spoiler time. So run if you can. If you don't want spoilers, you get 3, 2, 1.
Bye bye.
So she was like totally going to die there. If that was alluding to her being dead if Motoko didn't make the wish. If this is to be believed to be canon.
If this is, I mean, this last shot is less
100
canon, considering
Well, you
that
have to
didn't actually happen.
You have to remember, it's a mixture of trailer fluff and things that did happen and stuff.
I know,
Yeah, so
but no,
there-
that's the thing is that's what you have to take away from this. Is that this does have a lot of trailer fluff because it looks cool.
It
but
does,
also,
yeah.
there are some things in here that just didn't happen, like the last shot where Asat Pramod is on top of a broken train flexing in the middle of a destroyed city. That
Because-
just didn't happen.
because that was in the cave and they were on the beach, but there was no train there and everything. Yeah.
yeah,
so,
and this is more like present day.
yeah.
And she also only got that form later in the fight, and we were all this is nitpicking. basically.
That's really technical, but yeah, because they wanna hype you up for the patch. This
This one is them wanting to hype you up with the patch. This just didn't happen. Keep that in mind for the rest of the trailer too. I wonder how much of this was just done because it was cool versus that was canon.
It's probably one of those cases where it's like you could take it as canon. You just have to realize that it doesn't fit exactly into the timeline and everything. especially with them like combining their forms with wish power. Another thing that I don't know fully how that would have worked, but I kind of can see how they spun it because Himeko in her new form actually does look different. The model is completely different. She looks a little younger. So if you wanted to explain off as that form is wish power, you could.
Maybe, I mean, she does literally have stars in her hair now, so.
But at the same time, we'll have to wait and see in future patches if Himeko goes back to her original form, or is this form her new look?
No idea. I mean, Don Hung went into his new form.
Don Hung has gone back into his forms multiple times because he's even gone.
No, I know,
into
but specifically his one that he got from Emphorius, and that
Yeah.
was him literally aging.
Yeah, so
That's why he's both taller and actually has his stuff. Is because that was him literally older, and then he reverted back, and now he
pops back and forth, and he
kind
does,
of goes back into that form,
and he
which
still does
kinda
imbibe her
confused me.
sometimes. So it
Yeah.
just kind of he just can activate it like on the fly, which is cool.
Which is cool. Doesn't make a ton of sense.
You got to think about it as like a magical girl. Don Hung is a magical girl.
This
Like,
is
see,
true.
This is what it is and whatnot.
March at least makes more sense to me because she did actually get some of her powers from Evernight.
I do hope
More.
we see Evernight in the future and because
We
Evernight
probably will.
they alluded to her just going into a deep sleep and never coming back, but I bet you she definitely will come back and everything.
Mhm.
But March has the power now, which is really cool.
March is able to tap into some of that remembrance power. And even when I thought they were going to make a joke of that, she actually did. She actually did do that.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm going to channel the power of remembrance to remember this.
And then she
And then
did.
she actually did. I thought she was going to be like, nope, that's not how. No, but they did it. She actually can do that now.
She can. Which is really cool.
Which is
So,
really cool. And obviously, for the fight they gave us Evernight, because, Evernight is just a little better. Little bit better than
she's a little bit better than base March. Yeah, sure. A little bit better.
Just a little
but
bit better.
at the same time, doesn't really totally work with Himeko, but it was fun that you could choose it for like the trial team of the boss fight. I
It's
think
still
that was really
fun,
cool.
and you can. It still has the buff attached to it, so if you really wanna, you can.
I still am
Somehow.
confused. The community seems to be split. No one can tell. I have seen people argue. We don't know, I don't think officially, if Starblazer counts as a summon. I think from what I've seen from most build guide people, the people who do the really extensive like guides and everything, most of them seem to agree that Starblazer does not count as a summon. To get the summon buffs, you need to have like Dawn on to apply the dragon to Himeko and everything. So Starblazer is more of a zone / area / arena.
It's more of something that's there. They may actually patch it into being a summon later.
They could.
No idea, because
Jing Yuan.
yes, thank you.
His thing became
His thing became a summon.
And
Summons weren't things
in
before.
Numby too, as well.
Same with Numby. Numby at least makes a little more sense.
Yeah, but he was like ultimately he was a follow-up attack and everything.
And he was considered just a follow-up attack and was later considered a summon because,
Mhm.
one, it buffed him because there was a lot of buffs around that. And two, it just makes a little more sense.
It does.
So,
But he's still not like Mem where he's on field or whatnot and everything, which is interesting. Yeah.
kind of like how Starblazer is more of part of the kit, but also, he also had his own turn in the turn order as well.
So
Kinda
Starblazer
complicated.
you can basically look at as because Sunday doesn't bring him forward. It's like an extension of Himeko, basically. It's the zone in Himeko, which is really cool,
Yeah.
actually.
So it's
'Cause
actually a little closer to Numby, weirdly
yes,
enough,
but not a summon, which
but not a summon yet. They could always change
they
it.
could do something with that. Who knows?
I mean, if they in the future, if they want to just buff her a little bit, just make it a summon and suddenly,
Sunday has profit and everything. Yeah,
which
def-
I would really
definitely.
love because I love something.
That's that would be really cool because then you could get that. You could get Himeko's skill, and then you get that right after, which would be pretty crazy.
Which would be pretty,
Especially
freaking
if you ran
crazy.
Sunday with Welt and Himeko and everything, then you could swap back. Oh, you could do some really crazy things with that, actually. So that'd be fun.
You could. So, very
yeah,
interesting.
I'm excited to see where that goes. What else? Is there anything? Have we said everything? I don't know.
If anything, I'm assuming the point of if that bit of her carrying into the train was canon, and that did happen at least semi like that, I'm assuming the moment of Motoko giving her coat and everything like that was from after she had already made the wish, and as soon as Himeko had woken up, already in the train at that point,
Yeah,
I guess.
probably. I would assume.
If I'm to believe that version of events.
And we still have to wait to see what the heck is the shadow on the moon and everything. And I
Or
was
the shadow
talking
behind the moon.
Sorry, the shadow behind the moon. I was talking with several people on Discord last night about this, and a lot of people seem to be speculating, myself included. I am definitely inclined to believe this. I'm wondering if the shadow, because if Aha's not around, and after all that we learned about 4.4, Aha's got a lot going on. Holy, there's a lot. Aha's got a way deeper story than I was expecting.
By the way, I have, some people have posted it in Discord. I've also gone out of my way to watch it a few times. Fun fact, the minigame is actually random. I'm sure you've seen some people
I have
talking about
not.
that.
No.
No, it is actually random. It is a little gotcha thing of whether you get a success, a critical success, or a failure. And they actually have made lines for all of it.
Oh, I have to go watch that instantly now.
There is a lot of lore, and Aha is currently viewing this place. You can ask him like what he's done in the games, and you can ask him, were you the one behind the moon talking? And he says, no, I was not. The only person who can make the moon talk is Aha.
So my question is then, okay, that applies to my theory even crazier, because my theory was, I'm thinking Nilux. I think Nilux has been pretending to be Aha and everything this whole time. But if that's the case, then, so could Nilux be a portion of Aha, or like the flip side of the mask? Could she be the morning side of it, do you think?
I don't know.
Because Nilux is so
important.
crazy important, and they have done almost nothing with her other than flaunt her in front of us and being like, look, a funny manga artist, she's comedy relief. It's
Except during the quest line, during the flashes, I'm going to talk about this.
Yes.
There are 2 specific moments that it shows.
Okay, you've seen them now? The two images
No,
now?
as soon as we were done with the quest, I went back.
Okay,
and
you
watched
went and
it.
looked at them? Yeah, no, they're
There
crazy.
are 2 specific moments with Nihilux. Also, a lot of other crazy stuff that was shown. Some flashbacks from earlier in the game, but also some definitely new stuff too.
Yeah.
But 2 of the shots they shown off. Nihilux was Nihilux was with us in front of some red screens and another screen where we were holding a die.
Did you see the Stellaron Hunter image?
Oh, of us and Paling Kafka with
Firefly Sword?
Firefly
Yeah,
Sword?
no, that's an interesting image.
a little.
That's, So there's a lot that cutscene seems to be teasing to us. If those are actual cutscenes we're going to see in the future, or if those are just what if things.
There are a lot of bad what if things that can happen in Star Rail. And
There are.
The ones we've been shown are really bad.
Yeah,
So-
there's so much to consider and think about when it comes to all this. So it's really interesting when you think about it.
But hey, at least Kafka's getting a new form in the future. So
Hopefully. Oh, she's getting stabbed?
yeah, she got stabbed. So at least that could.
I would be so for a Kafka SP in like 5.0 or something. That would be so sick. Not in 4.0. We're not getting that so soon, but maybe 5.0. Maybe she'll be the hype unit or
Ooh.
something.
By
That'd
the
be cool.
way,
Yeah.
other thing I want to talk about, because I actually haven't listened to every bit of dialogue.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
some people that have put out videos of like, this is everything. It's actually not all the critical
Okay.
things, but one of the ones I thought was really interesting, in case you haven't seen it,
I've kind of been all over the place. Yeah. Good. Let me know.
is that if you ask him what he believes the 4th finality is on a critical success, on a normal success, he kind of says that he thinks that's the elation.
It's gonna be elation,
and he
right?
already gave his thoughts on all that, which would be bad. But on a critical success, he actually answers a little more honestly, and he says that he believes the 4th would be Trailblaze.
Oh, because we're tearing apart fate and everything, which could cause, I actually could totally see that being real, because we're going to basically cause finality.
Yeah. Well, it's more of, he explains it a little better. I actually can't remember off the top of my head, but he talks about how it would basically be infinite without end, past what it should be. To be very brief on that.
Yeah, I also have something to add. I'm going to keep it brief to not go into deep spoilers, but finality isn't necessarily always a bad thing. This is something that goes into Impact 3rd as well. Impact 3rd dived into this as well near their end game of the base game and everything. There is more to it. It seems to be you ripping apart, like, the bound, like what's supposed to happen and whatnot.
It actually makes me really happy. In our own playthrough, we actually got a lot of critical successes.
We did. I didn't realize that. It was because we were wondering, because some of the critical successes and failures seem so scripted. Because the failures were the ones that we were like, okay, there's no way he will give us info on that. And
Fun
then
fact, he does actually tell you the weaknesses of all of them.
Wait, tell me. Share that now, please.
Flip.
Give me at least what you remember. Come on.
Okay. Fantilia hates people with strong wills, and she is very overzealous and she's very greedy. and she wants everything to go her way.
We kind of guessed that off of his, because he gave us half-truths for that one.
He gave us
we
half-truths
sort
about
of guessed
failure on
that.
that one.
Yeah, we were close.
So I'm gonna squish these down.
What about the guy with afraid of darkness? Is it Void?
He is the Zephyros.
Yeah, Zephyros. Yeah.
He's the ultimate warrior. I think his weakness is just like insane people or those touched by nihility. And he basically summed it up as he's afraid of the dark. What he said before in his answer, true.
So again, it's the build up between Acheron will be fighting Zephyros 100% because that seems to be what we're building up to and everything.
Which also makes it impressive that Finon lasted as long as he did against him. Admittedly, he got crushed both times, but darn it, he gave a good effort both times.
Fair, yeah.
Funnily enough, the giant sun eater guy, he said his actual name, but I don't remember what it was.
His social anxiety is the joke response.
Apparently, he can't talk and isn't very sentient. And basically, if you put a sun in front of him, he'll just go after it.
Got it. So he more just has like built-in like...
He's kind of like a giant feral animal.
He just has this thing that he wants to do and that's it.
Yeah, he's basically a giant mindless animal.
Cool.
Basically, or at least from his perspective. And also from what I'm remembering. So I'm sorry if I get any of this wrong.
What about the girl who's like the brains behind Anook's plan? The girl who controls the armada.
She hates beauty and like natural things.
Adrilla, come on, bring Adrilla in for the ending. That would be amazing.
Technically, in the bad ending, we did run into her on the Planet of Beauty.
Dude, I would love a future expansion where we go to the Planet of Beauty. I cannot remember the name of that place, but that would be insane. Well, Star Rails is starting to do the whole half and half thing. They're doing the woo-wah. Like woo-wah sort of kind of did it first, but not really. Where woo-wah's kind of breaking their story expansions into two places. Star Rail's also kind of doing that this year. So maybe we'll start going to multiple planets in future versions.
I don't know. Star Rail is kind of experimenting right now because they did the entire patch being a story in one with Inforius, and some people were like, I personally loved a lot of it. I thought some
build-up was great,
as good as others, but the bits that hit so hard.
And even the lower bits, even Inforius's I'm not going to say worst bits because that makes it sound bad. It was all really good, but some bits were more like they didn't hit as hard as the other moments. But those moments added
like
to that build-up.
With like everything leading up to
it.
Amazing.
And then again into Iron Tomb with everything. So again, even those slow bits that weren't really insanely hype or weren't...
The bits that didn't get me as much, like I think Saridra and Hysolins were interesting characters.
Absolutely.
I just didn't feel super attached to Hysolins. I think Saridra was a very interesting character. We just admittedly didn't get to interact with her a lot, and we interacted a lot with Hysolins, but sadly she didn't just grip me as much.
Yeah.
And it sucks that they only got a patch to flesh these characters out.
Yeah.
Before, I mean, they did have some interesting moments, but they didn't get me like Finon or Mighty Mos or like even Cyphera did.
And again, into defense, like even the really slow bits, and I actually really like slower things and whatnot. I love slow burns in storytelling and whatnot. That's what Inforius was to me. So even though like, for me, I actually loved the Hysolin and Saridra patch. The patch that was weakest for me for Inforius ironically was the anniversary patch, and it wasn't the story quest itself that was the issue. It was the fact that the live stream spoiled like the first hour and a half of that quest. They spoiled
all of Anax's bit, his whole bit was like, "Ooh, what is he doing?" But they just told you exactly what he's going to do in the live stream, so that kind of ruined that bit.
That for me was the worst part of Inforius, and that was just because I knew exactly what was going to happen for the first hour and a half to 2 hours, and that was boring as flip for me.
Because like all the mystery and intrigue was gone.
It was great. It was still a great part of the quest, but I knew almost everything.
If I had played it without knowing anything, I would have been like,
this is amazing. I would have been locked in.
But the problem is I got told the ending before I even started it. So like, I know what he's doing. I know why he's doing this. I mean, it was still cool seeing Anaxa do Anaxa things, especially with, oh my goodness, I forgot her name, but the lady in his head was super interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Really fun.
Yeah, no, that was really
I loved their little back and forth moments. That was great.
An Enya moment with Anaxa is also just incredible. So, like...
It is.
Yeah.
But sorry. Back on focus.
Back on focus, yeah. Lots of things. Lots of stuff going on with all the options that you can get from Dice Head.
Yeah, and feel free to look up videos for people to explain all of this way more.
Or just watch all the lines. I'm sure someone's recorded all the
No,
lines.
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Like, please check that out for yourself, or even just play the quest line yourself to get more answers and stuff yourself, because it is a really good quest.
That's
and
awesome.
Super fascinating and interesting. And I do recommend hearing all the dialogue, as there is a lot of dialogue they recorded for this man.
You did remind me of, I see the Stellaron Hunter image was what got burned into my head, but seeing the room with all the TVs with Nilux, that does bring forth the question. So is Nilux Aha? Is she a fragment of Aha? Is she the opposite sided, like the morning actor version of him? Or is Nilux an emanator who's just there representing Aha while Aha's having whatever he's going through, or they're going through, because what we got from Asat Pramod is Aha's going through a lot right now. And
Aha is going through a lot.
And we don't really know where that's going, because Asat seems to think that Aha possibly is going to lose it and bring a whole lot of the universe down with him. But is that the truth? We don't know. That's the thing.
We don't know, because all of this is still through the perspective of someone who knows a lot and has been around for a lot, but also you can very clearly see through all of his answers that this is from his point of view on a lot of things. Admittedly, he is very knowledgeable on a lot of things and is probably our best lore nuke in this game.
It's just,
with a
yeah, to
lot
this
of
point. Yeah,
information.
absolutely.
Like all the like hearing all his stuff about what he said about the Stellaron, about us, about the Stellaron Hunters, and all these other things give a lot of insight into both his character and into the world of Star Rail as a whole.
Asat Pramod turned out to be a really cool villain, because he was a villain, but you can't help but love him, but you also can't help but hate his guts in some key
I
parts.
love him. I also want to punch him in his little dice.
Yeah, no, and
And-
Trailblazer did. So, got a little therapy right there.
True.
It seems so cool. I've seen also a lot of people speculate if Nilux isn't Aha, or even if Nilux is Aha, there is a chance that Nilux also could be one of the older navigators, which is Dolly. Dolly also could be. So Dolly is a lore-based, I think it was another navigator. I think it was the navigator either before IC or maybe even before that. But she has like a purplish, pinkish hair, which Nilux ironically has purple hair underneath that white hair she's got and everything. But Dolly was, I can't, there's more to it. I really don't know much about her. A lot of you guys do, however. So do let us know your thoughts on that. But I think that would be really neat, because if she turns out to be possibly an old navigator, will she potentially work with Himeko then as well? I think that would be interesting if she got like the Decimate Verdict buff or something.
All I know is that she has both the Fools and the Morning Actors motifs on her. She has both.
Yeah.
So,
And then if she's part of the original Trailblaze crew, she has that as well.
very true.
I assume, and this is just ravenous speculation on my part, is Nilux going to be our Cyrene of this patch if she's playable?
Well, the
Big
problem
if.
is, the main issue with this is we're
Yeah.
done with a Hotopia.
And we're going to Astropolis.
We're going to
Or
Astropolis?
Astropolis?
I don't know.
Yes,
we're going to the
Astropolis.
IPC place.
Yes.
The vacation home.
Right.
But the thing is, not only did
But Aha's story's not over, so it's continuing to this.
I mean, Hotopia's story's not even over, dog.
yeah, no, it's
We're
crazy.
going to a completely other place.
So
But it's pretty bad
yeah.
right now.
So
in a Hotopia itself, or Plain Arcadia, whatever you want to call it.
yeah. From the quest, it sounds like IPC is going to swoop in and save us, and then that's how we'll get to Astropolis.
Maybe.
Most likely. That's obviously not confirmed. We'll have to wait. We have 30 more days to wait to find that out.
Yeah.
So
But the thing is, but it just doesn't feel like Plain Arcadia's story is fully over, because
No.
we do have the conference of everyone getting together and talking about making the fleet. But the problem is, there's also whoever wins the Phantom Moon games also is just going to become
the elation.
the Elation, which
Yeah.
is kind of a big deal.
And in 8 days, we're going to have some divine being be born. Now, the question is that the husk? Or is that something else that Asat seemed to allude to? Or not, sorry, not Asat.
The other
That
us.
was the other us, which
Fun fact,
me
if
and-
you have anything on your character's head or change their outfit,
do they have it too?
yes, they do have it too.
Are you telling me that some people had the freaking mem head on the other one?
Yes, they did. It also means that you could have had the oh my goodness, the main villain of Emphorius. Oh my goodness.
yes.
His face.
Lygus's face.
Lygus, yes,
Yeah.
you could. Yes, you could have the Lygus
That's
mask
freaking
on, and yes, it
hilarious.
does cover the yellow eyes, and you cannot see those.
Because I assume, and it seems like a lot of you guys as well, at least a lot of you guys that are chilling out with us in Discord, it seems like a lot of us seem to think that like it probably was Nanook that was just like,
But the problem with that
right,
is that means Nanook is future us.
possibly. You know, I went back and actually watched the first ever opening of Star Rail, and I saw where this like the Stellaron explodes, remember, and Nanook gazes at us because of that.
Yeah.
Does that play into that maybe?
But the thing is, we've also had a lot of other eons look at us, though.
That's the thing. So I don't know, because that's when Welt comes and taps us and like is going, it's everything. It's like, it's all right. I can't speak English. It's all okay.
The thing is,
And
we just don't know a lot of things.
yeah.
And the thing is, I
to
don't
be
feel
fair,
like Nanook.
to be fair, Nanook may not just be us. He could just be using the other us as a way to like get to us and
I know,
whatnot.
but the other us was also talking about things happening. They have knowledge of the future and of different things that can happen.
Could this then be the theory that because like now we know Elio is like a broken off part. What was it? It was a Fuli from it, and it's like through time, and that's what the
I don't
cat is
remember.
and stuff. I can't really remember all of that, but could then the other us be another like fragment of that as well?
I don't
Do you think that's
so.
too much of a stretch? I'm just thinking out loud here.
Yeah, because then that wouldn't have anything to do with much of the destruction.
Well, yeah. See, I don't know then.
And besides, we're gonna meet them later on in the future, and all that stuff is more going in the past.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because we know Elio's in the future. We're going to meet him at some point. Now, how that works, we don't know.
We're gonna have to wait for the anime to find more of that out.
Maybe. Yeah, I can see that. I can see them doing that.
No,
But-
I mean we are getting the anime.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I just don't know if it's going to explain the Elio background OG story.
I mean, we're gonna see Elio as a person and not as a
I
cat.
said OG. I meant origin. I don't know why I said that, but yeah.
I'm very interested if we're ever gonna get that playable model of Elio.
I think we will. Will it look like that? I don't know. That could just be. I would love it if we've all been speculating the dude is Elio, and then it just turns out to be a Mappa original character, and it's like has nothing to do.
I'll pull him.
Hey, he does look really cool. Yeah, it would be awesome to get him playable. Okay, well, I guess with that,
That was all of our thoughts and random stuff.
yeah, no, I think that covers about a whole lot of stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you thought of these trailers, what you thought of all of the 4.4 stuff. What are you expecting in 4.5? Other than summer vacation, because we're obviously going on summer vacation.
Yeah, problem is the planets. You know?
See,
Um,
that's why in the last second, Aventurine in his swim trunks is going to swoop in with a surfboard, grab us all by the hand, and just Silver Surfer us out of here. You know,
yeah, that's
because
probably gonna happen.
technically Silver Surfer always did go to that Planet Eaters. He was the scout for the Planet Eaters, so you know that kind of is in line and in theme with everything. So you know,
Yeah.
yeah, that's how it works. Yep.
But yeah, please let us know all your theories and stuff. 4.4 was absolutely insane. So much lore, so much cool stuff going on.
Yeah.
A little bit of depression, slight bit of trauma.
A lot
all
of
a fun
joy. A
time.
lot of joy. Freaking. Obviously, we're talking about spoilers, so I think it's safe to say Himeko lived. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Well, ish.
Shush you.
But yeah, let us know.
Let us know. And with that, we love you all.
And Lord willing.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye bye.
Goodbye, everybody.